Once.
Oh, Dad. How are we doing today? I don't have much of a plan for the stream today, other than I'm gonna do Pride stuff. My plan is to decorate the shopping district in my area for Pride. Well, maybe should have logged in before stream. We're having a bit of frames trying to load everything up. Oh yeah, we did this on Hunter's stream. We made a koi pond. They're not koi fish, but we can pretend. I also tried to do the like layering thing. I don't think it worked. We'll have to see at nighttime, I think. But I always try to do that like thing with glass where it like is layered and looks foggy. But yeah. So our first step, I think. Wait, what? What is it? Yeah, it said 49 last time, I think. Yeah, for some reason I thought for a split second I had 48 this last time. Alright. Okay. The frames are... Oh, and I'm not walking in a straight line. The frames are interesting right now. I think I do have to go kill a bunch of chickens. Sorry, guys. Hello? Go where I want you to be. Well, that releases the chickens. I'm gonna kill these guys, because I think they're what's causing so much lag in my area right now. And free food! That's always nice. The funny thing is it's lagging that so hard it's kind of hard to kill the chickens. We still have the death hole, and we'll keep the death hole, the chicken death hole, as it is. Because we like the chicken death hole. But all these chickens about need to go. I think it's finally time that we no longer had quite so much lag because of the chickens. It was nice while it lasted. Stop running. There's so many chickens. Hello. What's up? I'm just gonna pretend you're not there, I'll be honest. Oh, hello. It's giving me quite a bit of XP too. This is not what I expected to be doing right at the beginning of my prize stream, but you know, maybe they're homophobic chickens. I don't know. Alright. We need to build something in this area. And a garden. There's more chickens over here. We're gonna get as many of the chickens as we can get right now. So far, hello? I've killed 24. Which is a bit crazy that there was still that much just about. I have so many chickens on my property. And we just keep adding more. We keep adding more, we gotta cull some of them. Get over here. How dare you survive? Also, they just like keep showing up and I'm like, it looks like you're hiding. Like, how did I not see you over here? Almost 30 chickens so far. I bet you there's more. Just in random locations. Chicken. There we go. There's a chicken stuck right here. I'd like you. I'm pretty sure there's one in the smithy. Our frames have gotten much better, and it's partially because I've been online for a bit. I guess I killed the smithy chicken. Okay. think that's good. Realize I can't hear the ground, but I guess I just have my headset down. Let me know if my Minecraft sounds are too low for you guys. I need to cook these. See, because now I'm just gonna throw these. I have 2 new chickens in my area. It's entirely my fault. Check these. I have an interesting assemblage of things in my inventory right now. Bam, bam. Glowstone. Yes. Okay. So yeah, we'll be doing a lot with wool today, I guess. Where do I keep gravel? Is it in my sand chest? No, it's not. Where do I keep gravel? I surely keep it somewhere. Where's my gravel? Huh? Am I just blind? Do I not have any gravel? Well then. I'll check that there. I think I've kidnapped this. I'm pretty sure these are Todd's leads. One moment. Actually, I'm gonna quickly cook these chickens. Tools chest. Buckets. There we go. The singular one that doesn't have anything in it. I clicked. Okay. I'm gonna cook these chickens, and then I've been debating, I think I want some large flags, and also some just like banners as flags. But no matter what, I want to make these paths have some like rainbow carpet beside them. I think that'd be fun. I don't know if I have enough stuff for rainbow, do I? Because I don't think I have green. Oh, I have a lot of green. I don't have red. Okay. Oh, I could easily just die. Yeah, after the fact. Okay. We do not have enough yellow. Okay. So I need a stack for red. We'll dye the pink wool. We have a lot of that. I need more yellow than this. Maybe I'll just grab it. We have a lot of blue, actually. That'll be yellow. Green, blue, and then purple. That'll work. So long. Actually, do we have... Yeah, we do. We'll make a bunch of white banners and then dye them however we please. I'm actually not sure exactly what kind of banners we're gonna go with. But they will go. Yeah, because I think the 6 colored ones aren't possible. I think. I mean, I'm sure there's a way to make each one. I'm gonna need a lot of dye. 12 plus 13. Do I have other stuff? 1 second. Do I have other reds? I I really don't. Jeez. What other color do I need? I need purple. Oh, how do you get purple? 1 second. Purple dye is with red and blue. Of course it is. So I'm gonna need a lot of red. Oof. It's a problem. And yellow. I do have a lot of yellow. Let's tap back in. Right? Yeah, I have so much yellow. So let's start with that. Da, da, da. There. How much is this gonna make? It's gonna make a stack worth. Almost there. 44. So then I just need 15. No, that's 60. So I want 64. Yes, I did it right. Oh, but then I need... This is not enough red. I'm gonna need so much more red. Okay, I don't need a bajillion poppies. Because I think I'll need 32 red and 32 blue, right? To make 64 purple. Okay, I need 19 poppies. Let's go to bed first. My rib kind of hurts. I'm probably just sitting weird. Okay, how are we doing today? I didn't even realize, like, I was planning to do stream today, and I wasn't sure what I should do. My sister came in my room right before I started stream, and it was just like, Happy Pride, and I was like, oh, it's Pride. So then I decided to do this on stream. Which is a choice. Alright. I probably don't need a stack of wool for every color, since I'm making carpets, and I can make a bajillion carpets with just a little bit of wool, so... Right? Or do you just get 2 carpets? You get 3. So who knows? We'll see. I know there's flower forest that's basically untouched over here, so that's where I'm gonna get my red dye. Here's why I was running this direction. But yeah, I haven't been up to too much lately, other than editing like crazy, which you might have noticed. Da, da, da. How many of those is it? I'm gonna quickly boff like that, so I can see. Da, 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 da. Bam. I don't like taking all of them in an area, just so we know later if we want more, we can just bone meal that bit. Perfect. Okay. Red dye. There we go. And now we have enough colors for a pride flag. Sweet. So my thought process is, make it like the sides of the roads. The thing is though, I don't know if I want to do my area with rainbow roads. Just because my area is a bit more like, I don't know, I was gonna say like professionally done, professional looking. That's not really true. I don't think sticking them on the stairs makes sense. And there's lots of like long grass next to the roads, so I don't want to just take all that down. I don't know. We'll see, because we're gonna start in the like shopping district area. That's my plan. This is such a cute corner. I feel like there needs to be something there though. It feels so empty. But that's just, yeah. Towns just kind of stop sometimes. There's none on the road. We luckily have one here. Off we go. Oh, I did not grab the chickens I was cooking. Well, ain't that a predicament? Well, we'll live. Oh, there's a bunch over here. We'll just send that one back. Since there's so many just about. I'll click this too. There they go. Now I have at least one on each side. Or at least two on each side. Right, we'll start here. So, my thought process is just carpeting these areas. So, let's start with 16 for each. Okay, that makes 24. We'll see how far we can get with this much. I just don't want to waste all my wool on carpets that I don't need necessarily. So, that's what we're doing. Okay, yeah, I think I need to dump most of my tools. There we go. Oh, no. There we go. Okay. And then just, something like this. We gayify it. It's gonna be great. This would be a lot more entertaining if I managed to get people to join me. I might have some people join me. We'll see. Also, if my scroll wheel worked, that would be nice. It's been worse lately. I think I'll just... Hello? Okay. So cute. We're the greatest. And then bam, and then bam, and then bam, and then bam. Yay. Yeah, this is looking exactly how I was expecting so far. I don't know how to particularly commentate rainbowifying the road, but you know. Okay. Go back over here. Scroll wheel will work. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Meow. Not great from this angle, I realize, but it is fine. Not sure what I'm gonna do there, but it's fine. In my head, I just called this a strawberry. I know I didn't say it out loud, but I was like, time to break this strawberry. Flour. Yeah, it's out of order now. So, we'll see how we can do this to get it to line up properly. Oh, it is perfect. I was like, do I want to put it on the furnaces or not? And since that ends in purple, this ends in purple, and they'll both line up for red, that's perfect. Lovely jubbly. There is the situation of this in the way, but I guess that's in the way, so... Oh, what? I went backwards. Da -da. We want this to go this way. And we'll make it make it make sense here. And yeah, okay, that goes that direction. but then it goes up. Oh. Oh. I'm gonna have it loop. Like that. Because then I can start it right here and it makes sense. Okay, let's see. How do we line this up so this is red? Wait, what? Wrong way. This is the direction I meant to go. We'll just pretend red and orange both go there. No one will notice my creative liberty choices. Wait, what? That managed to go in the actual path block? I didn't realize it wouldn't break that. Huh. I feel like this is something we need music for. I was rocking out so much to playing Girls in Bikinis by Poppy. That's my starting soon screen title. How did this happen? Oh, that's how that happened. Oops. There we go, now it's lined up again. Rainbow. I'm definitely going to be using all of the wool I grabbed. This is great. And we'll leave that there. Let's go back to this side. Wham. Why was there one less orange? Why is there less of these than there are the other ones? Is it because of over there? Maybe. Go to red. There we go. Beam. Bam. 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 I have to sneeze. Hey! Hey! Jeez. Bam. What if I just, oh, can I not do that? We'll stick it there then. We're making it pretty. Green, blue, purple. I think, well, what happens here? It's blue, blue, purple. Yeah, okay. We're gonna make a bajillion of these now. Just because of I am starting to have the feeling I will be using all of them. Somehow I've used more green and yellow than the rest. Not certain how that happened. But you know. I know how I used less purple than everything else. So yeah, I'm thinking rainbow path, and then I'll take banners and make all the types of pride flags I can without using banners and just place them around near the path as well. I think that'll be a cute, tasteful way to do this. Mar used a lot more colors in their pride flag than mine. Okay. I think I'll want the purple to be there. Based on how I'm feeling. Or we could line it up so it makes like actual sense. But I like that, like that. That feels like they're across from each other even though they're not. Because we want it to look good rather than make sense. If ya get my drift. Da-da. Is this the type of stream I want to listen to music to? I don't know. Well, I guess it depends if I want to stick this on YouTube. I mean, might be nice to have as a VOD. And it getting silenced the whole way through might be annoying, but Well, let's just look up some lo-fi in the background to vibe to. It doesn't need to be copyright music. Because originally I was listening, thinking let's listen to a bunch of queer music, but we could just listen to lo-fi. That'll be nice. I'm grabbing it right now. Once it loads. Plus it's being mean to me. What happens when you type in queer lo-fi? What happens? Okay, how long are you? Oh, you're not very long. Well, there's Owl House vibe ones. There's a lot of Owl House. How long are you? Tell me how long you are. Well, you know what? We'll listen to this one. I don't know what it's gonna be. What is this? It says it's gay lo-fi hip-hop, but oh hello, sir. But yeah, I don't know if it'll actually be. Hello, sirs. Don't mind me. You deserve to be somewhere nice. You know what? I'll put you near the homeless shelter. It'll be good. Don't hurt each other. There we go. We need to visit the zoo at some point to return those leads. Because I'm pretty sure those ones aren't mine. Okay. This is a bit of an obvious that it's behind now, but we'll live. I kind of recognize the song before this. I have no clue what this one is, though. Well, we'll have the chillest vibes on the Twitch today. Maybe that's the vibe for today. Oh, this is an interesting corner to deal with later on. Why is there two purples here? I certainly did not mean to do that. Oh, stop walking. Stop, stop, stop walking! Okay, that was my keyboard lagging. No. Here we go. No, too far. Perfect. Okay, we'll keep going with this side, I guess. Where did this come from? I actually think I remember that. That was from when right before we fought the dragon. I think Todd placed it. They're still trying to spin at me. I forgot about this place. For some reason, I guess I watched Will make that off camera. Because I had nothing video-wise to do it. TG, hello! What's up? It's been a while. It has been! How are you? Happy Pride Month. Yeah. Supposedly this is queer lo-fi music. I'm not sure I trust it. It's also a bit loud. I don't know if it's a bit loud for you, but but it's a bit loud for me. Turning that down a bit. But yeah, we're queerifying the shopping district just a little bit. I'm making rainbow roads, and I'm gonna hopefully make some banners that are Pride Flag flavored. I'm good. I'm doing pretty good myself. Just vibing. Though, I'm feeling weirdly sleepy as soon as I started stream. I think I might need more tea. But that's a later me problem. My sister just went to have a nap, so I might text her later to ask her to bring me a tea. I am now going the opposite direction. The rainbow is going the wrong way. Flavored? Oh yeah, that's just a vocal thing I picked up where I literally just say flavored instead of any version of the word type. I don't know when I started doing it. I've been doing it forever though, so... No. Does not want to be yellow. Did I say flavored for the music? I probably did. Let's go. I'm sure this is... Don't do that. It's a bit crazy how much I'm having to focus on which color goes where in this rainbow. Maybe a little concerning that I have to think so much about it. But we vibing. We good. But yeah, I've been having a great time editing. That might be obvious in how many YouTube videos I've been putting out lately, but I'm finally catching up. I think I'm on January now for like Radish SMP content being uploaded on my YouTube. So that's exciting. I'm happy to be ahead again, or be catching up again. Why is orange like 2 behind everything? I don't get it. Maybe we'll just end that there, because then it's into Mars area. And we want to end on a proper rainbow ending. Unfortunately lost my hockey match today. Oh no! That's the only bad thing. Field hockey. Oh yeah! Well yeah, I guess ice hockey's kind of done its season. Field hockey's fun. I haven't played it since like grade 9 gym. Oh no. I'm at the point where I'm at the outside and I'm not sure what I'm doing. Okay, let's do a backwards one coming this way actually. 2-0, but I'm defender and I have 3 nice passes all the way to the opposition's goal. Nice. I always liked defense. I was defense when I played ice hockey. Have not played in a long time. I was gonna estimate the years, but then I thought about how long ago that probably is, and... Okay, so I did it in grade 6 is the last year I played ice hockey, which I would have been 11, I think? So 9 years ago is when I last played hockey. So a while ago, but I can still appreciate the sport. I mostly stopped because, like, I was a defense player and I first started playing when I was 10, but, like, in between, like, age 10 and 11, you, like, level up into the next section. So I went from being the oldest kid to the youngest kid, which also caused me to go from the biggest kid to the smallest kid. And when you play defense, that's kind of scary. So that's why I quit. I also wasn't the hugest fan. Grade 6 was 12. I think it's like 11, 12, because like you're 10 in grade 5. Because it's mid-year thing. I'm biggest. I'm 6'2". Nice. I think nowadays I'd be the biggest. Considering I am 6 foot now, but I wasn't 6 foot back then, and I was playing with people who were, like, about to go into high school. Suddenly. We're gonna be, like, assumed yellow goes there. Like this. Yay! Purple, red, orange. Okay. This path is a bit confusing. 2 things: we don't get snow here. Oh, true. Tuesday will be 2 though, so almost freezing, and we don't have like big ice rinks. Huh, interesting. Yeah, we get quite a bit of snow here, even. Oh, there he is. I straight up could not see that guy for a hot minute, and I was like, what just hit me? But please don't hit me out of my bed. South Africa. I feel like I knew that at some point. It's been a while since you've been in chat, though. Yeah, I'm from Canada, so obviously we had that sort of thing. I don't think I've played hockey on an outdoor rink, though. That's annoying that, like, I can't place in this section. We're just gonna do purple. We're making assumptions here. Sometimes I decide we're gonna skip one here, and sometimes I don't. Yeah, I guess it's been a while. Yeah. I do like how this is coming out. It's probably much cuter from above. Like, oh yeah, that is so cute. Threw me off hearing laughter in the lo-fi. I had a hot second where I was like, who's in my head laughing? Oh, you know what? Let's just continue like this. That might be cute. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do pride flags on banners. Like, I know how to make a couple of them. Like, the 4 striped ones, easy peasy, I think. Map looks fire, yeah. But I'm not sure how to do the 6 striped ones, I think is... Or it's the other way around. Maybe the 6 striped ones are the easier ones, and then it's the 4 striped that are difficult. I cannot for the life of me remember. I vaguely remember... I haven't made pride flags in Minecraft for a while. I vaguely remember the ace ones being more difficult. Now that I think about it. So maybe it is the 6 striped ones that are easier to do. What does your queer one look like? Oh, what do you mean? I vaguely think I know what you mean. But at the same time, I am not certain what you're asking. I don't like that this lo-fi has just someone laughing in my head every couple seconds. I keep thinking someone's joined me on the server and is just like laughing at my jokes that aren't that good. Queer flag. Queer, what does it look like? Oh. Actually, what does the queer flag look like? I mean, I put queer as my tag because I'm just like generally queer. Which, it's, oh, I guess queer is just the generic flag. I wonder, does genderqueer have a... Whoa! Oh gosh. Google just did a pride animation across my screen. Because genderqueer, I think, does have a specific flag. Oh, that's... Is that not just the... Yeah, okay. The one it tried to show me is the gender fluid flag for some reason. But genderqueer is purple, white, and then like a limeish color. I'm gonna be making a bunch of them. Not just ones that I belong to. We'll put a bunch of the ones. Here's the thing. My identity is a little funky, cause like, I I just, like, if I collected all of the flags that I belong under, there'd be too many. Too many. Cause I got the funky gender and the very many layers of romantic and sexual identities. Mostly because I'm on the arrow spectrum, but not like fully, like I'm gray, gray romantic, and then just ace is how I identify there, so there's that. So that one's easy, but then like, who knows what the gender thing is? I don't know what the gender thing is. Just all pronouns. Found my new sexuality. I don't know what it looks like. Omni. But my other one is Pan. Oh yeah, Omni. I think... Oh, that one's got, like, gray in it quite a bit, I think. What does it look like? Because I think that was one I was debating for a bit. Show me what it looks like. Yeah, it's the pinks into blues. Very pretty one. But yeah, I think I'm gonna stick just a bunch of flags all over the place. But yeah, so far, like, all of the, like, gendered ones I've identified with is, like, just the general trans umbrella, obviously. I do identify with agender a little bit. Gender fluid and demigirl also I like. So, like, that is 3 flags just for the gender stuff. So yeah. And then there's ace, gray romantic, lesbian. So I think there's 6 flags that apply to me. That's a bit much. This should be crazy. I said yes. They asked me, what is your LGBTQI plus identity? And I said yes. It's a cool one, not gonna lie. I like the flag though. Yeah. There's still snow here. That's kind of crazy. To be fair, I did not clean it up, which will tell you why there's still snow there, because I would have gone crazy. Why is there just grass block here? I want to put colors there. We're just gonna keep going with this color scheme, even though it skips a bunch. It's fine. Why do I have less orange? I don't understand how this happened. Oh, that lines up perfectly. I love it. Makes me so happy. Also, hi Schlump. I don't remember if I said hi. I saw you when you first sent your emotes. I also love that you just have a cat coughing, I think, mixed in there. I don't know if that was on purpose or not. But yeah, hi. How you doing? I'll be vibing. We skipped yellow for some reason there. It is looking like I'm gonna need to grab more wool. Good thing I have a lot. Okay. I can't place anything in any of those spots. What if I just... Yeah. Dude, yeah. Now we're evening it out a little bit. Skip over the oranges a tad. I mean, Chipotle, ooh, tasty. I find right now, in terms of, like, fast food Mexican places, or, like, burrito places, Chipotle is the only one that's, like, kind of maintained being alright. Maybe it's just because, like, I'm vegetarian, and I've watched each fast food burrito place slowly going from serving me sofrita to veggie ground, whatever the heck that is. But yeah. Ow, I don't know what that was, but I just breathed out and my nose went funny. Almost as if I was drinking, like, carbonation, but that is not the case. Anywho, Chipotle's good. But yeah, and getting on World of Warcraft? Yeah. You're always getting on World of Warcraft. Bro, I was about to talk about the comment on the Lufthansa on the Lufthansa Pride post about the hate. Then they flew over me, but the comments on the post said, is sad, not gonna lie. I don't know what Lufthansa is. Lufthansa? Yeah, I don't know what that is. Is the music too loud? I've noticed that the music has been progressively getting louder and louder, but I do also know that my mic is much louder than I think it is. I was gonna say, I followed Sarah, but like, it's sad they don't like the airline more because of the pride. Huh. Interesting. It's an airline. To be fair, I think in Canada we have limited airlines. Oh yeah, I have more of this. I forgot about that. I mean, yeah, it is sad to see that kind of thing, but at the same time, people who support it just are gonna go, oh, that's nice, and not bother to comment. So you have to kind of keep that in mind when you see things like that being posted. But yeah, it does kind of get sad sometimes. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this. Okay, can't put it there. I changed my mind. I'm just gonna make it a full rainbow, because why not? Vegetarian really, how don't you eat meat? Like I would say, not gonna lie, especially because the South African delicacy. Yeah, I mean, like, it really does depend, like, culturally, how much it is in your food, on how difficult it is. Since I live in Canada, like, I have very easy access to, like, not meat foods. It's pretty easy to get not meat foods. Especially, like, I like a lot of, like, Indian stuff, and sure, there's a lot of, like, Indian dishes with chicken and beef and lamb, I think. But at the same time, there's just, like, so much vegetarian options when it comes to, like, Indian cuisine. At the same breath, though, like, I never liked the texture of meat growing up. It was not my thing. So it was pretty easy to give up. I say that like I had to give it up for some reason. Oh, I will clarify, I'm not actually vegetarian, I'm pescatarian, so I do eat fish. But yeah, I also really like beans. There's that part where I'm obsessed with beans, you know? So, yeah, there's that. And I'm like missing all of your messages because there's so much. Lufthansa is a big German airline. That makes sense. It sounds German. Luft. This is German for air, I think, right? I feel like this has been unpathified by accident at some point. It's nice, Lufthansa and stuff. Yeah. I don't know. I think it's neat that, like, you can tell that culturally the world is starting to be a lot more accepting. And that it's, like, less in the culture to be not accepting. And you can really tell by what companies are willing to put on their social medias, because companies are first and foremost going to put what the cultural norm is, so they're not going to support Pride if Pride is not acceptable, you know? So it's nice to see it in that regards. Okay, I need to go get more. But at the same time, corporate pride is kind of annoying. And by that is like them doing pride stuff just to get people to buy from them. Like how, like, for example, like Old Navy will have a pride section, or Walmart will have a pride section. Like, no queer people are making money off of that, even though, like, any pride stuff you're selling should probably go to a queer person. That's why generally you'll see in, like, the community, people are like, buy locally, buy from, like, self-employed people when you're buying your pride stuff. But yeah, it's neat to see that, like, it's becoming more of a cultural norm and more accepted. You can have a lot of excitement for the future, I guess, when it comes to that. Okay. Dump that there. Oh, I still have a chicken in here. I didn't realize that. The delicacy is called bootling. It's like beef jerky, but 10 times better. Oh, biltong. That makes sense. Yeah, I mean, I'll eat fish. I just never liked the texture of meat that much, and I kind of realized one day I didn't have to eat fish, you know? Not fish, eat meat, if I didn't want to. And then eventually I was just eating meat so infrequently it would give me stomach aches if I ate it, so. Sometimes I'm jealous, though. Particularly, I don't know what it is about pepperettes, but they are so good looking, and they smell so good. And I remember they used to close. They used to taste really good. But yeah, it just gives me a tummy ache now. So I'm literally a bear. I eat fish and berries, and that's basically it. It is learning German myself. I did try to teach myself German for a fraction of time. I didn't get very far. Mostly because I don't pick up languages very easily. Okay, let's grab several pinks and several blues and greens. And that's gonna be great for when it's trying to sort things, but it's fine. Let me through! Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember what I was talking about. We're talking about meat and pride. I think that's hilarious. It's a strange combo of two conversations to be having. I wish my country was not homophobic, because they are very homophobic. Yeah. It's not great, but we can see, like I said, there seems to be an uptick, and we can remain hopeful. That's what I do. We'll just do one stack for now, I realize. Alright, I need more red, don't I? And purple. Oh, what? Walking in a straight line. Yeah, we'll turn all of this into blue dye. Let's see what we can get at the thing. I didn't finish reading your thing. I will in a second. But yeah, I like to stay hopeful. There's like a lot of bad things in the world, but it's always important to go looking for the good, I find. Because there always will be, and as long as you have that good in your heart and you're aware of it and you can seek it out, you can see that good things are coming, and you can have that motivation to work towards helping that good prevail. That sounds a bit too inspirational, I feel like. But yeah, they're very homophobic. I wish it was like you guys in Canada having pride and stuff. Yeah, I mean, it's only recently, really. Like, literally, I was alive when gay marriage in Canada became legal. Which is crazy, because I feel like I am not that old, you know? But it's the case, and it is kind of crazy to think. how recent all of this is and how fast it's changed. Like, if you think about it, like, look at how Canada is right now. It was 2005 that gay marriage became legal, and the queer community had to fight their asses off to get it. And actually, the only reason it became legal was because we brought the government to court over it. Like, straight up brought the government to court over the issue and was like, you make this legal now or you're not following your own laws. Which was because in the 80s, the Charter of Rights for Canada was created. Which, that's a whole story. I can tell you a lot about that if you're interested, by the way, because I am a poli-sci major, so I've looked into this kind of stuff. Which, I'm trying to keep up with your chat messages, but I keep going on tangents. But yeah, a lot has changed in less than 20 years in terms of perceptions on Pride. And especially, like, I'm volunteering in a school right now, and it's the same school I went to when I was in elementary school. And, like, they're just learning about being queer, and they're learning about it in a way that says, you might be this, and that's okay. Because when I was learning it, we barely touched upon it, but also it was very much of, there are people like this, and you need to be chill about it, rather than, hey, you might be queer. That's okay. So a lot is changing really fast, and it really just takes your own hope and effort to push it forwards. Can I swear? I mean, I don't really care if people swear in my chat. I won't read the swear aloud, and I don't swear. But, like, in terms of, like, I like to keep swearing out of my YouTube videos just because when it comes to me monetizing it later on, it'll be better. Like, easier to monetize. But since you're in chat, like, I don't care. I think there might be, like, a censor, but I don't know. That's the thing when it comes to business. They only care about money, so if something is frowned upon, they are going to change the way they look at things, because business is business. Exactly. Like, there's so many, like, if you think about it, there's so many CEOs who are homophobic, but will still support their company changing their logo for Pride. Because, and selling Pride stuff, like having a Pride section during June. And it's for money's sake. So even if, like, a major corporation has, like, a bunch of people at the top who are homophobic, you can really tell what the social climate is based off how they behave as a corporate entity during Pride Month. Because that's the interesting thing about corporations, is they're not like small businesses. Small businesses are, like, fully owned by the owner, but corporations are not. They are their own entity. So, like, with small businesses, if you were to sue a small business, you're suing the owner, basically. But if you were to sue a, like, corporation, you're suing it as its own entity. So yeah, I don't know how that had anything, I kind of went on a tangent, that didn't really have much to do with the thing, but you get what I'm getting at. Yeah, it's a good measure for what the social climate is. Whether I support companies trying to co-opt it to make money, that's a whole other story. I'm chatting in LGBT group chat, but I'm listening. That's alright. I like lurkers just the same when people are lurking. Oh, we'll do the pink because there's no pink in my pride flag. Oh, I do not have enough red. I should have picked more red. I thought I had enough. Let's go back to the flower forest. South Africa's history is boring, not gonna lie. I hate learning about it. Well, maybe there's just a niche out there you need to find. Because, I mean, like, I found Canadian history quite boring. But, I mean, as colonial structured societies, we have a lot of history that's really important to understand, because it very much does affect our society, from things like if we accept queer stuff. And also just the general structures of your political system are structured based off that history. And yeah, there's a lot of boring things. Oh, I don't really care about pioneer times and settling and stuff, but I do find Indigenous history quite interesting. Obviously, I'm talking about the Canadian Indigenous people, or I guess not Canadian, North American Indigenous people. I find their history very interesting, as well as like what they're up to now. There's actually, here's a fun fact, there's a section of Vancouver this year or next year that's going to be turned back over to the Indigenous people in the area, because they made a treaty that was going to last 115 years. And like the white people who settled there were not expecting the Indigenous people to be around still in that time. So now legally that section of Vancouver is going to be owned by that nation. So I'm excited to see what they do with it. So far they have some plans outlined and it looks really cool. But yeah, I mean, I'm a history nerd. So, but yeah. There's so much to come, so much that's come before, so much to understand. I'm someone who likes just continuously learning, so and I kind of think that's a motto of life a lot of people should adopt, because if you get to a point where you feel like you know everything, then you'll become very close-minded. And I hope in my life I never am like that. I hope to always be learning, so I will always have like the opportunity to know more. Da-da. Actually, maybe I should focus on making purple first. There we go. No, not the orange. Blue. Even though my country is homophobic, I've got a pride flag. That's nice. That's actually kind of funny, because I don't own any. I mean, I've painted some. Like, I have a painting of a pride flag in my room, but I don't actually have, like, an actual pride flag. But that's also because, like, I don't know, I'm the type of person who doesn't... I'm trying to think how to word this. Like, I don't consider my queer identity everything. And I don't mean that in, like, a demeaning way of, like, other people who have pride flags, they make it their whole personality, blah, blah, blah. No. I mean more like, I am hardly ever thinking about my identity. And, like, I like it. I like my identity. I think it's good, but also in my own personal life, I try to normalize it as best as I can. I just feel like if I make a big deal out of it, sometimes it's just, like, too much. No, that's not the wording I meant. I feel like it doesn't do what I want to, if that makes sense. Okay, I do have a full rainbow. Let's head back then. But yeah. Have you ever heard of apartheid? Yeah. Or, it's not pronounced that way, it's like apartheid or something. But yeah. I know about apartheid states. Well, it's a big thing right now because of, oh my god, how have I blanked? What? Oh my god, how? Israel. There we go. But yeah, I think I knew what the word meant before everybody started realizing that was in fact a thing happening. But yeah. Colonial states are no fun. They should never have existed. That doesn't mean, like, I'm gonna leave Canada and go back to, I guess Scotland is where I... This felt a lot flatter the first time I tried to scale it. Let's go around. Palestine Hamas is not apartheid. Yeah, I know. It's, the Israel, that is. But... Yeah. I forgot what I was talking about. But yeah. We gotta pay attention to the history of all this stuff, because if you don't, I mean, like, stuff like this happens. Like, people don't understand, and then there's wars and people trying to kill each other and all that business. But yeah. I mean, yeah. I like to try and look on bright sides of things, but it's very important to know your stuff. I feel like you have to know your stuff to see the brighter side of stuff, because you have to understand like why things are happening to understand how it might end, how to fix these things. Obviously, one person is not gonna fix the current conflict going on, but you have to have everybody. There has to be like a, I'm wording this so poorly, like a coherent thought in society. There has to be understanding. Yeah. We're good. I hope all goes well in life. That was... yeah. I don't know. I'm just kind of rambling at this point. Okay, let's make... We're gonna split us all in half. Because I'm not sure I'll need all of it. There we go. Oh, it's gonna be slightly more... Oh, no, it's not. No, it's slightly less than a stack. That's how math works. Yes. There we go. Okay, let's keep working on this. I feel like at this point, I might run out of time to make my things, my banners. Okay. Guess we're going backwards in color scheme. Oh, I forgot I needed a lot more oranges. Because I ran out of oranges partway through. No, purple. Okay. I'm so thirsty. Huh? Did I what? That's not the right color. It should be green. That's good enough. Okay. On to this side. I'm excited to try to make the pride flags though. I really want to do that. I want to get on top of it already. Meh. I'm trying to think how I want that to work, because this is a messy little path going on here. Like that, I guess. Will you try Omni for me? Yeah, I can definitely do that. That's one with 6 colors, so it might be a bit difficult, but I'll definitely try to make every pride flag I can get my hands on. We'll have to see, though, how effective it's gonna be. I can't remember. Is it harder to make the 6 ones or the 4 ones, stripe-wise? Because I feel logically it makes sense the 6 ones are gonna be harder to do. But at the same time, I vaguely remember it being difficult to make an ace flag. Maybe it was the lesbian flag I was struggling to make. I was so scared that that llama was about to kill me. Was that you with curly hair and pink jumper? Yeah! If you're, like, looking at my Discord, there is that one image of me. Well, I mean, there's lots of pictures of me, but yes, I wear lots of pink and I have curly hair. I do face cams sometimes, not often. Mostly because I feel like I'm not a very expressive person, so I have to be in, like, quite the energetic. Why did I miss blue? That's weird. I feel like I have to be in a very specific mood to do face cam, because otherwise I'm just sitting here with my blank face. Doing nothing. I mean, like, I'm very expressive in my voice, and I think that's pretty obvious, but, you know, I'm not super expressive in my face. At least that's how I feel I am. Obviously, other people might think I'm expressive enough. I don't know. But yeah, sometimes I do. Oh, Insta. Yeah. My Instagram does have my face on it too. That's the one where I dressed up for the mayor event, I think, right? I think that's the one where I was wearing a pink sweater. I think that's the one my mom knit too. She knit me a sweater. But yeah, I want to try cosplaying my own Minecraft character, persona dude, more. Because it's fun. But yeah. You out of my way. I feel like I should post my face more on my Instagram. I kind of forget it exists half the time. That can be grass, I feel. But yeah, I feel like I see a lot of my, like, fellow streamer friends posting pictures of themselves to promote their stream, like, right before the beginning of each stream. And I just straight up don't do that. I don't do anything on my Instagram to promote my streams other than be like, hey, I'm here. Not streaming right now, but I'm here. Actually, I have an Instagram post planned for very soon, actually. Which is kind of funny that we're talking about this. It's for Mercraft. It's just a little art of one of the guest stars. Or the only guest star we've had on so far to just promote the series a bit more. I don't know, actually, TG, if you've seen my YouTube stuff, because I have a series that is YouTube only right now. I edit the... Oh, what? No. I edit the Radish SMP stuff along with some stuff I streamed and recorded. And I edit that together in episodes, but I also have Mercraft, which is a fully recorded series that me and Will do. Why are there only cats in Discord? I feel like there might be more cats than me in there, but there is me. If you scroll up in the D's pictures. Unless someone's just posted cats in my Discord recently, that might be a thing. But there's pictures and then there's my pictures, so I think my pictures, yeah, my pictures have my face in them quite a bit more than the general pictures that anyone posts in. I don't know why I decided to separate it out. It was supposed to just be nature photos in the me pictures one. But then I decided that was silly. Give it a dart. There we go. Ba-ba-ba. Yeah. I mean, I don't have cats. If you're seeing cats that I've posted, they're probably my sister's cats or my parents' cats. I don't personally have any. Mostly because I live in dorms, but also I don't know if I like the idea of having a pet. I kind of like just being... not having the responsibility to look after another creature all the time. Being a part-time cat owner is fun, though. We're going this way. There's only cat Vixen. No, you. There's me. If you go to D's pictures. Because, yeah, I think just pictures is mostly cats. But yeah, the D's pictures, the one with the tree emojis, that has lots of pictures of me in it. Look at the Timmies next to the rainbow path. Ignore the McDonald's next to the rainbow path. The Tims is all that matters in life. Da-da-da. We seem to use a lot more orange than anything else, which is kind of weird. Yay. Wait, am I going the right way? Yeah, right color direction. Love your hair, not gonna lie. Thank you. I like my hair too. It's fun. I like having my curly hair. I used to have the problem where the hairdressers always straighten my hair, and now I have to yell at them not to do it. It's kind of funny. I don't know why I've decided to do it like this, but I have. But yeah, I like my hair. It's fun. I like it. It's a bit shorter than I wanted the last time I got it cut. I wanted some layers, and the layers are not quite the shape I had asked for. But yeah, soon it'll grow out, and I'm gonna like it a lot again. Okay, and I stopped here. Oh, I don't have yellow. Make up Julian yellow carpets. And now it's lined up. How did I did that wrong? No, I didn't. Okay, we'll just have it go backwards now, I guess. That, and then like that. No one will notice that I've done this. Yay! No one will notice that it just suddenly reverses here. I've done absolutely nothing funky. That's why it gets messy here, is because it's the log shop, okay. Which I'm pretty sure makes no money. Ever. But that's fine. What direction are we going from here? I think we have to move that. Bam. We'll put the blood here. Nice. Green. Bam. I now have a lot more blue carpets than everything else. I'm sure you're fine. You just gotta find your own style generally. I mean, it took me a while. I used to wear some crazy outfits. But I genuinely believe everyone can look really cute if they want to. But yeah, it depends on certain aspects of life and such. I need to shift this dirt slightly, methinks. Yeah. Having everybody's cute. Rainbows. Rainbows. There we go. Have I gotten everything? Oh, it's so cute. Oh, I'm missing to the polar bar. Somehow. And I think I'll pull this all the way to that bridge, actually. So, let's... Well, we'll sleep real quick, and then we'll pull it over to the polar bar. Okay. Yeah. I think you look fine. Green. Am I going the right direction? I am going the direction. Am I still going the... Yeah, I keep feeling like I keep changing the direction of rainbow I'm putting down and confusing myself. I ran out of yellow again. No, I ran out of green again. There we go. It's time for red. There we go. Boof. Torch goes there. Orange, red, and the purple. Oh, they both end on purple. That's so cute. Okay, let's drag it over to Mars fully. That pic in Discord was me and Disney Floater. Ooh, fun! December, did you have fun? I went to Disney World like forever ago. And by forever ago, I think I was like 11? And bam. Garbage. Garbage. Bam. It was nice. We met to Caribbean 2 and Miami for like 5 days. Ooh, that sounds fun. This is just bent so differently than the other side. Interesting. Let's put these azaleas back down. I know, still the other one from way over there, but... Alright, let's see. How does this look? Ah, it's so cute. Oh, I didn't pull it all the way over to the edge of the Tims. Let's go to the Tims. Yeah. I guess that's probably a really far trip for you, isn't it? Oh! It appears there's some customers in the Tims. The music ended at like the perfect timing for these guys to just show up. I guess we're not rainbowifying the Tims. The Tims employees don't seem to like the idea. Which is a bit homophobic, if I do say so myself, but there's so many of them. There's 5. The reason I'm not fighting them right now is because I don't have milk. Well, I guess the plan is I'm about to go make a bunch of banners. So we'll come back, and maybe with a bucket of milk. I'm gonna take this route. Because why not? It's like 20-hour flight there. Yeah, that's what I thought. Probably was for you. I think my family drove there when we went. I can't actually remember if we took a plane or not. It's not awful to drive there. Like, it's a couple days drive, I think. Actually, wait, no. If it's Florida, no. We took the plane. Oh, they didn't get quite far enough. And we flew past... No. Well, back that goes. Where are you going? I think these can probably be boffed. And put in the chest. If I do say so myself. There we go. We'll dump my inventory. And start making things. Yeah, if it's Florida, I always forget if it's Florida or California that's closer to me. Because for some reason I situate them on like the same side of the thing, which I shouldn't do. Because they're not. And Americans get real weird about it when you mix up their geography. But yeah. Okay, let's go dump this back in the... Well, where's my loom? Oh, I think my loom's over there. Why did I dump all my dyes? I'm gonna need those. I don't know if we'll need yellow necessarily, but let's grab all the dyes we have. Oh my god, I have red carpet in here all this time? I probably should have checked here first, now that I think about it, because I did make a bunch of carpet for the game. You will. Okay, we're definitely gonna want pink dye at some point. And we're gonna want red dye, more of that. What other dyes do we think we'll need? We might want another shade of blue. Red, yellow. Oh yeah, there's some oranges in there. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. Which that's all the purple I can get is out of the light blue I have, the normal blue I have here. Well, I want magenta. I mean, the lesbian flag has 2 shades of pink. But I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to fit all that in. Wait, no, because we can do red, pink, white, and then it's 2 shades of orange, but we don't have 2 shades of orange. So we'll just not have that. You know? Then we need sticks for the banners. I think we can grab more sticks than that in case we want a bajillion. I think we probably don't want a bajillion, but we might. Americans suck when it comes to geo. Yeah, but they get the states drilled into their head. So I find they get a little confused when other people from other countries don't have all the states drilled into their heads. I mean, I even mix up some of the provinces, so I kind of suck at geography. A little bit. Just a wee bit. I think I might take pink in case I want to have a pink banner base at some point. Otherwise, let's head to the scene the spinnery. That's what it's called. The spinnery. We have 7 provinces. Oh. We have 3 territories and a bunch of provinces. I can't remember how many. How many do we have? Okay, if we have 3 territories, it's that one, and that one. I think we have 5 provinces? I've ran past the spinnery. I don't know, I suck at geography. I don't really care that much. Oh, I need looms. Do I not have a crafting table in here? By looms, by saying I need looms, I meant banners, by the way. I don't have a crafting table right here, though. Duh, I can make 10. Do I want 10? Middle America, I don't know. We'll make 10 for now, and maybe 2 of these for now. Because I know there are a couple with pink bases that I might as well just start pink. Okay. Our provinces, Limpopo, I can read the other ones. I feel like that one might be a typo. Does one start with an M and a P? Because I don't know how to pronounce that. KP's. Oh yeah, because you're the one with I mean, you say you have boring history, but you had a lot of pirates. You had a lot of pirates. Okay, let's make your flag first, since I do actually have omnisexual pulled up right now. I might just grab some black dye. We had the Dutch and British, yeah, and some pirates. Pirates are fun. I took a piracy history course this past semester, so I guess my brain's on pirates. But yeah, lots of fun stuff. I make you just saw nothing. There is nothing there. Oh, absolutely nothing at all to be paying attention to. Pay no attention to the sounds behind the starting soon screen. We're good. Nothing happened. Apartheid is boring though. Yeah, but it's important to understand. Okay, let's go. Since we don't have like different shades of blue that's gonna work for the darkest blue stripe, I'm just gonna do black in the center. That is the problem too with making pride flags in Minecraft. Is you don't have a lot of colors to work with. Okay, we'll start with a pink flag for this, I think. Pink, and then, oh. Is lightest blue on the, yeah, lightest blue is on the bottom. So, okay. We want the halfway up one. Where is that? Halfway. Is that halfway? I don't think that's halfway. Halfway up. And then only a little bit ups. That's feeling like real ups. Is there a little less ups? No. Okay. Because, right, that's looking... That stripe's gonna be real thin. Huh. Okay. I want some red dye. Wait, can I make... I think I do want magenta dye. Let's just grab an allium. That recipe is too much work. Just gonna go grab an allium. I mean, I think it's the same amount of effort to go to my chest to grab all those dyes, but might as well just grab an allium, you know? Da, 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 da. I turned it around. Oh yeah, I'm gonna want white dye. So let's take not quite so many bones. I don't think I need quite so many bones. This is gonna make 9. There we go. Okay, back to the tingy. Back to the spinnery. Yay! I thought that long grass was a creeper for a second and I got so scared. I got so scared, but I did not react. Because I'm crazy like that. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay. Oh, I didn't turn it into dye. There we go. And then... What was the plan? I had a vague plan. I want to try to color match a little bit. And by doing that, I was thinking... Oh, no, that's not gonna work. Okay, what if I did... this, though? Then do pink bottom top. Fade. Huh. Yeah. I think I'm gonna do that. And then pink. Hopefully I've not used too many dyes yet. Okay, we're good. That kind of hides it though. I think I like this better. Problem is it's so like much on the bottom and top. How do people get it even? Okay, we'll stick with that for now. If I can think of a better way to do it, we'll do it. Let's quickly just make a rainbow flag. I think we want... make sure we have every dye first. We'll need a purple. Purple. Yeah, green, red, and purple. Okay, we got everything. So... no, I want... I want to overthink this. Here we are. No. No, wait. Dead buds. I think I've done this wrong already. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm wasting so much banner material right now. How do people do this, the like little top bit? How do? Because this is not right. This is bad. I should just look it up. Pride flag banner Minecraft. Tell me how to do it. Huh. Ah, that makes sense. Okay. There is a better way to have done this one. Which I don't think I have anymore. Yeah, no, I can't start over. So that just goes there. We're gonna straight up start over. Oh, I need more dice. We got this. We got this so good. We were on a roll. We just wanted to do this first. Bam. And bam. And bam. And yes. Bam. And then we do little spikies. And little spikies. Oh, where's the bottom spiky? Bottom spikies. Yeah, generic pride flag. Now the first time ever the LGBT group is alive, we time drink, then take a pic of one of the member with their head in the toilet. It's funny. Are you playing on laptop? Yes, I am on Java Edition. I like how I did yours. I think that's probably the best I would have done it. Let's do a trans one real quick. Oh, wrong tab. What kind do I want this to be? I think we'll start with pink, actually. Wait, I need to do that, and then I might have only needed one, but it's fine. We're straight down the middle. Straight down the middle. Oh, goodness. Hello? Thank you for the follow, Shadow. Welcome to stream. I definitely know how to make pride flags on a loom. I promise. I definitely didn't look this up. Happy Gay Month. Yes, Happy Gay Month. Okay. Oh, we can do pan one real easy. Let's do that. Wait. Can I just make you yellow? No, I can't. I have to craft you yellow. That's lovely. I need 6 of you, and 6 of you, and then we can just craft it. I feel like I should have put a crafting table in here instead of having to go across the street every single time. Sweet. But yeah, I'm decorating the Radish SMP for Pride. I invited the other queer members on the server to join me. They did not. Mostly because they're busy today. But yeah. This should be what I doing. We make a pan one. By the way, Shadow, if you have a pride flag you want me to make, I will try to make it. I can't promise I'll be good. This is this is the Omni one. I've done a great job at it, I promise. I feel like maybe I could just give this one a white outline, do you think? And it'll feel a bit more even. Bit more even Stevens? Like that? That does feel a bit better. We'll do that. Okay, da-da-da-da! Wait, which side is which? Pink is on the right, okay. And then the blue. Pan! Yay. NB flag, okay. That one is That one's the yellow, white, purple, and black one, right? I think so. We'll do that. This is my failed rainbow one. It is. Okay. Well, okay, how am I gonna stick this together? We could do it in ups and downs one. We need, oh, we need purple. We need purple. Purple. We need purple, and we have all the other dyes. Okay, okay, we got this. I keep just like looking at the thing to make sure I have it in the right order. A purple. 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 I've now gotten purple stuck in my head. I apologize. I will be saying it from here on out. Purple. There we go. These are so cute so far. Oh, pony. Pony time. It's pony time. Pony time. I need to make that so it has like a noise alert when people do it, because there will be a point where I do not notice. That's pen. That's my other one. Yeah. Should I? I will try the lesbian one. Oh, I need to do all my flags. I just said I was gonna try to do the lesbian one, but I don't even have. Yeah. Okay, let's. Oh, I need pink. And I also need magenta. I should have just grabbed a bunch of alliums. I should have just grabbed all of the possible colors I would need in life, because I've belatedly realized I need a lot more colors than I thought I did. And my storage system is not where I keep my dyes in storage instead of where they should be. Actually, lilacs. Do lilacs make pink or? Yeah, they make magenta. Let's grab that and then smack it back in there. And we'll make the... Oh, I'm out of blue dye in case I want to make purple. There needs to be an easier way to make purple. I think there needs to be a purple flower. Like, they should introduce irises. Oh dear, I have no lapis. We no longer have access to purple. Do I have blue flowers in here though? I might have blue flowers in my starter base. No? None? I do have poppy though. And even more yellow dye. Oh! I have loads of cornflowers. They're right here. Yeah! I'm a pony! This PNG tuber came out of a joke where I turned majority of the people on this SMP into ponies just for fun. And then I went, well, I made myself a pony, and it's really easy to turn that into a PNG tuber. I just need to make the mouth move. So that's what I did. I can be a pony. Most of the time I'm a bear, but this time I'm a pony. I also have one where I'm a snowman. Okay. How do I do this? Okay, I want pink. I want pink. And I want magenta. And I need orange. And I want orange. And I need red. And I want the red as like that. Yay, lesbians. Okay, let's make an ace one. I think I've kind of got it down. How have I forgotten the order of my own flag? Oh, I don't have gray dye. That is in fact something I do not have. Can I make, is this light gray dye? This is light gray dye. There we go. Because I think I want it to be light gray. Brr, 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 brr. Yes. And then, yeah, okay. We're looking cute. So I've made trans one. Which other ones? Oh, I haven't made the arrow flag, which luckily also needs light gray. Okay, what order is I just straight up cannot remember after 5 seconds of looking at the flag for some reason. Oh, I need a dark green, don't I? Milo pudding used to be... Do you mean that as good? I used to love My Little Pony, but I still kind of do. I don't think I have dark green. Do I have a singular dark green anywhere? I don't even know if I have cactus left. I think Andrew took my cactus to make me a bunch of light green dye, and then I never got a cactus back. I think I straight up do not have green dye. I wish Moss would make green dye. That would be nice. Feel like it makes sense. Yeah, I don't. Oh no. Whatever will I do? Let's go steal from Abby and Tyler, because I know they'll definitely have it and they won't mind. I mean, I could steal from Mar. I bet Mar would support cactuses for gay. Cactuses for pride. I think that's better phrasing. I realized, oh, I think I might have posted the ponies on my Instagram. Did I? If I didn't, I should. We're going to Mars instead. But it just, yeah, I should post that if I haven't. I know I sent it in my Discord at the very least. Where art thou, cactus? Okay, cactus is not going to be stored there then. Here's the thing, I do not... Oh, there's singularly one cactus. Okay, I don't want to steal Mars cactus then. Oh, I was pretty sure you meant positive. But I don't know, the term can be used in negative ways sometimes too, so I just wanted to be, I wanted to be clear. I want to be absolutely certain we were communicating in an effective manner. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Yes, let's go. Cactus? Dost thou have cactus I can steal? The best thing about most people not really coming on the server that much anymore is I just can take things. They also gave me permission really early on in the series when people were actively on, so I have permission. Dies. Yes. That was an odd sound. I also would like to steal a singular cactus and grow it. I could probably make a cactus farm. That is something I could do. But I feel like it's a bit late in the season to make a cactus farm. I've just not really needed cactuses until this point. This is not the right direction. This way. We're off to make a pride flag of being arrow ace. Those syllables did not match up to the song I was trying to sing. That one felt like it did, though. I'm not poetically inclined. Particularly. I will admit. Run. Cactus? Cactus. Now, hopefully I can make just a row of cactuses there, because, like, I don't really go over there, so we don't need the beachfront to look that pretty in that section there. We're going this way. Bam. Uppies we go, uppies we go. Uppies! I forgot now. What you forget? I forget a lot of things. I'm actually generally not great at talking to chat because they'll respond to something I say and then I won't remember what I said to prompt that response. And it's bad. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. I should double check that it's meant to be black. Yes. Bam. Oh, so cute. I mean, I feel like I should probably make a bi flag, shouldn't I? Do we think I can make this into a bi flag? Or will it break? And by break, I mean there is a chance it'll just say no to me. Boo-boo. Nope, wrong direction. We might be able to salvage this one, but we also might run out of layers that we can do. Bam, and then bam, and then bam. Bam, and then bam, and then... Yeah, we ran out of layers. It's just this. Oh, it's got the slightest purple line. I have to go now. Okay, bye-bye. Have a good day, night, morning, evening, lunch, afternoon, whatever time it is for you. We will definitely do a better bi flag, methinks. What other ones should we do? Da-da-da-da. Oh. Oh. Wait, how do you make the flower thing? How make... Oh, paper and a daisy. I can do that. There was a moment where I was like, I don't think I can make the intersex flag because I don't have that banner pattern. And then I realized I definitely can very easily make the flower banner pattern. This is great. I'm having a good time. Oxide-daisy. Papyrus? I do have papyrus. By that I mean paper. Flower. Flower. Yeah. I think I might be a bit tired. Though I could actually probably wrap up stream at any time now that I think about it. I think this was a nice, well-rounded 2-hour stream. It's kind of crazy. Usually I feel like I'm like mid-project or... I need a yellow banner if I'm gonna do that. We want 6. And then yellow banner, because it's just cheapest to do it this way. And then run! Run for your life! Okay. And Dan. I have the slightest feeling I don't know what I'm doing, suddenly. Because it was... Oh. I think I need a yellow? No, not yellow. A purple banner? I think I need a purple banner. I didn't need a yellow one. I'm running out of inventory space. Bam. Okay, I can pick you up. And run over here again. I think I know what I'm doing. It's taking up a lot of inventory space though. Okay. No. I want this and then this and then this and then purple banner. Yes. Yes. I think I've done it. Purple banner. With the flower pattern and the thing and the... Yes. And then... Oh, I get to keep that forever and ever. But halfway is not what I want. No. No, I want it. That. And that. That. And... that's not looking right. I think that's quite possibly the worst intersex banner anyone has ever made. What have I done? I'm gonna try that again. We're gonna... How did I do that so bad? How did they do it? Yo, I don't... I don't think this is right. I'm just wasting all of this. It's fine. We'll just have 2 intersex banners about me things. I don't have enough room. Okay. Is that all the ones I want to make? How many others would I possibly want to make? I think that's good. I think it gets the point across. Okay, those ones are definitely not done in Java. Okay. Well, I've done it. Let's go decorate spawn. It's not even spawn. Let's go decorate this shopping district with this. I'm not even gonna bother with a minecart for some reason. We'll just pop these about. I just casually have 2 really bad intersex banners. No MLM banner, but that's fine. I don't think the design I saw for the MLM banner was definitely done in Bedrock or with mods because it was not looking possible. Yay! Yay! This one will go in front of the Tims. Yay! Oh hey, the men are no longer there. Yay! Yay! Okay, how many more of these do I have? Oh, did I never make a buy flag? Oops. A whoopsie daisies. Yay! Lesbianism gets to go near the courthouse, I think. That's how I feel. Oh, woohoo! Then I feel like there needs to be one over here. Yay! We'll use the bad buy flag. We'll stick it right here. It's definitely a buy flag, I promise. What was that? I think that was a follow. Stream delay. Hello, Slug. Welcome to stream. This is the best buy flag you've ever seen, right? The best. It's perfect. No notes need to be taken about the buy flag. It's fine. No one needs to care about it. Okay, I was thinking I'd make a bajillion flags, but I think that's all I have in me for making these tiny little banners. This one's alright. The ones I used a tutorial for are alright, and this one's not awful. So I can be a little proud of myself. Anywho. Okay, I'm gonna sleep, and I think the last thing I will do on stream before wrapping up is reset the map. Actually, I do quite like the Arrow Ace one, but I can't take credit for it because I stole it offline. It's pretty. Anywho, we go and we map out my area. Think we want... Geez, which maps do we want? There's still nothing there. We definitely want this one because there's stuff there. And I think this one too. And... that has changed, okay. Let's go reset them. Real quick. Wait. Yes, this is the one I'm closest to. So we go over the hill, and you see building appear. Slowly. I don't think actually much is going to change on this map other than the far left corner there. Might be a little bit of my tea house. That was a big hole. Would it be? No, it wouldn't be bad if I fell in it. I was curious if it would be though. I'm coming. Over the mountain in we come. Over the mountain we go. Over the mountain and in we come. Why do... I'm sorry. Why do the pink petals come in green? I only noticed that because of the that could have been bad. The line of cherry petals Will and I did just came in the map green. Interesting. Huh. That doesn't look great on the map. I hate how the gray roofs look on the map. I was like, it's gonna look so colorful and cute, because this is what it looks like in actuality. That's a bad side of it. This is what it looks like in actuality. It's so cute. But all you see is this gray blob on it. Wait, did I not grab? Oh, here it is. Yes, like I'm pretty sure I grabbed further this direction. Because it's mostly just that the walls are gonna change because I haven't built the towers up all the way, but Okay, that's all that'll change. Also, I hate that terracotta, bricks, and granite look so different. Because it looks so bad for these roofs on the map. It looks so bad. What was I looking at? The windmill also looks like it's just an exclamation point, which I think is really funny. It's great. Okay, let's eat because we almost killed ourselves there. And we'll go through the nether because I think it'll either be equal time or faster than going over the hill. No chickens on my property on the outside anymore, please. I might want to eat that chicken breast later. Yay, uppies. I'm real thirsty and I ran out of water. This is no good. Good thing I'm ending stream kind of soon. But yeah, anyways, thank you all for coming to stream today. It was fun. I know it's a bit earlier than usual, but since my family's home, I figure I want to spend some time with them. And by my family's home, I mean my sister's home. But yeah, I'm definitely going to edit it a bunch, too. There we go. That's this side. I don't know why I did it in the wrong order. Oh, you need to be updated. And you too. Interesting. I will do that very quickly because I don't think I have to run very far for that to change. Because it's just up here that it looks much different. Quite different than it did before. Oh, I think I definitely need more maps than the ones I grabbed. This one? This one might actually be fine. Okay. Off we go! We gotta keep updating these maps. I feel like we forget all the time. But if we don't keep updating these maps, then we won't know what's going on around spawn. I think it's this one actually that's to be taken to be updated. There we go. Just get a little closer, let it fill itself out, and then we'll turn around. Because Mar flattened that whole area. There we go. We got it. There, now you can see the big square. Oh right, that's why I broke that one. And this one is because it needs to see my thing. This bit is cut off weirdly. I'm just running all over the place. This is a choice to have made to end up stream. I have already checked if there's people I want to raid, by the way, so this gave me an opportunity to do that since it didn't take a lot of time. Which I won't be raiding anybody. It is Pride, like MCC Pride though, if you want to go check that out. I'm not gonna raid anybody doing MCC Pride because like they're not gonna notice. I think I have 2 people watching me right now, and yeah, the MCC Priders have a lot more people watching them than I do, and yes. There's a lot of chickens up here too. Okay, I guess that does dip in there. Okay. We've got the one tower covered. Good night. Sleep well. Do not dream about flamingos. I solely said that because I thought it would be funny to tell you to not dream about something, because it would be very funny if you ended up actually dreaming about it and then had to think about the fact that I told you not to, and that's probably why. Alrighty. Look at that. Everything's filled out, at least on my side. I mean, there's some things there now, but we don't need to look at that until it looks a bit nicer. It looks like Will's has been updated. Oh, this has not been updated, though. This has a roof now. Right there. I'm so distracted, guys. I was gonna end stream, and now I'm just updating these maps. It's fine. I guess it means there's a chance I get more ad revenue. Which I am so sorry if you are watching an ad in the last like 5 minutes of stream. That just sucks. Yeah. Chickens everywhere over here too now. They've made their way over. I think I've got to go quite far actually now that I'm here. I gotta stop doing that. I can't see my toes when I'm carrying this map. And it's kind of bad. Okay. We're past it. I have to yawn. Don't just fall straight down the cliff. Hill. We can actually eat. Come on, load in. Come on, load in. Oh, hey. What's that? Wait, what is that? Is that my farmhouse? I didn't realize my farmhouse didn't load in all the way. There we go. That actually looks really cool. Like the way they've colored that on the map. Interesting. I like the crimson wood on the map. I think it looks good. Right. This is the last thing we're doing, I promise. Even if it does not line up with the farmhouse, because the other map's farmhouse hasn't loaded in properly, I will do that off stream. We'll end as soon as I place this. And bop. No, it lines up fine. Oh, it was that wasn't... How did I not notice that just didn't, straight up didn't load in right? Huh. Alright, that looks like everything is updated. This is my area, this is where we are. This is spawn. That's spawn, that's the shopping district. Bit crazy that my area is bigger than the shopping district, I'm realizing. Because this is shopping district, this is Mars area. My area is bigger than the shopping district and Mars area combined. Interesting. Well, thanks for coming to stream. I hope you guys have a wonderful Pride. I will be streaming again this month, I know, but I figured I'd say it now. Thanks for coming. Love you guys. Have a wonderful day, night, morning, evening, lunch, whatever time it is for you. And goodbye.